Back in 2012, when I was still an undergrad, the filmmaker Terrence Nance came to my campus to screen his new film at the time that he had just directed called Oversimplification of Her Beauty. And one of my advisors in the journalism department pulled some strings to get me a one-on-one exclusive interview with Terrence Nance after the screening. And so this, for those who don't know, is Terrence Nance, and this is a picture of the two of us from that night. So I got my interview. It went great. Everything was perfect. He gave me such great insight and even gave me some personal advice. So I took some shorthand notes for the interview, and then I also recorded the whole thing using the voice memo feature on my iPhone. My plan was to get a story written up and then submit it to our student-run newspaper called The Outer Realm, and that would have been my first feature in that paper, so I was really eager and excited to do that. Well, in the days following the interview, I got really busy with other schoolwork, and I was kind of putting off and procrastinating writing the story. In the midst of that, I also forgot to sync the voice memo from my phone to my computer. And throughout that week, I one evening had decided to update the software on my iPhone. And I was still new to the iPhone world at the time. It was an iPhone 4, which was my very first iPhone, and I did not know that before you update your software, you need to back up all of your data. So I didn't do that. And after I did the update, I lost everything. I lost my contacts, my pictures, my text messages, and most importantly, I lost that interview with Terrence Nance. And so I was freaking out. I was so horrified. I went to the Apple store immediately, first thing the next morning, to see if they could help retrieve anything, and all they were able to get back were my contacts. So after I lost the interview, I did not get the story written. I did not get to submit, and I had to answer everybody's burning question of, what happened? I thought you got an interview with Terrence Nance, and and then I had to tell everybody this embarrassing story. And so I was really discouraged and upset, but it was ultimately a learning experience because I now, of course, know that I need to back up my data before I update the software on my phone. I store all of my files in more than one place, or try to remember to do that. And also, I just know now that I need to take detailed notes if I'm interviewing, even if I'm recording, because technology is not always your friend. So it was a learning experience, but it was a very embarrassing situation that I'm so thankful that I recovered from.